Hello, how are you? I'm fine, thank you. Sit down, please. I would like to speak English today too, to improve my speaking skill. Let's get it started. If you are free tomorrow, let's hang out. If you have time tomorrow, why not go to the movies? If I were you, I would ask her for a date. If it rains tomorrow, we will not open the picnic. We will not hold a party. If it is sunny tomorrow, we will proceed the project as planned. If he is absent tomorrow, who will work instead of him? Who can do the work instead of him? If I am late for the school tomorrow, could you write down the notes for me? If I am late for the school tomorrow, could you write down what the professor says? Because I might miss his lecture tomorrow. Thank you very much. If I were a bird, I would fly to you. I would wake you up every morning from the window. If I were a bird, I would fly in the sky and I would enjoy the view from the sky. If I had followed my parents' sayings, I would not have got into the accident. If he had followed his parents, the accident would have never happened. If she had obeyed her parents, she would be in the station already now. If she had taken the first train, she would be in the station now, but not. She must have missed the last train. If you are free tomorrow, please call me. If you are free tomorrow, we will go for a drive. If my favorite team wins tomorrow, I will pay you for dinner tomorrow. If my favorite team wins tomorrow at the baseball game, I will pay for lunch tomorrow for you. If my boss was angry now, I would not ask him for a raise up for the raise. If my boss was angry now, I would not ask for the day off, for paid leave. My mother suggested that I should study mathematics at university because she studied mathematics at university and became a mathematics teacher at high school. My teacher ordered us that we should arrive at the class before 8 o'clock a.m. Our common teacher ordered us that we should arrive at the classroom before 8:30 a.m. The first class starts at 8:40 a.m. It is important that you should obey the rules. It is essential that you should take the medicine as you were told by your doctor. It is a pity that you should have to leave this country soon. I didn't know that. When did you decide? It was so sad. It is so sad that you should leave this school. What made you so? What made you do so? What made you decide so? If I were you, I would not quit the job. If I had known the result of my exam earlier, I would have stopped studying for the next stage. If I hadn't known you then, I wouldn't have talked to you. If I didn't know you, I wouldn't talk to you at the platform. If I had studied harder, I could pass the exam. I could have passed the exam. If I had got up 10 minutes earlier, I could have catched the train. If I had woke up 20 minutes earlier, I could have catched the first train. If you had obeyed your parents, the accident would not have happened. If you had taken the last train, you would be at your home now. If you were a ghost, could you show me something special? If you could use a magic, could you show me something that people cannot do? If you were in Australia now, would you show me the evidence? If I knew the information, I would tell you. I also don't know, so that's why I'm asking you. If I were taller than you, I would definitely enter basketball club. If I were more than 190 centimeters, I would have entered basketball team club. If I had been more than 190 centimeters, I would have entered basketball club. If I had been more than 190 centimeters, I would have entered sumo wrestler club, sumo club. If I hadn't known about your accident, I wouldn't have gone to your hospital. If I knew about your car accident, I would visit you. I would visit your hospital. If my grandparents had known how to buy the ticket to London, they would have gone. If I knew how to use the machine, I would not have any problem, but I have. It's time you went to bed. It's time you finished your work. It's high time you turned off your air conditioning. It's about time you turned off your air conditioning system. It's time we changed our air conditioning to heater. It's time we went home. It's time we finished our work and go home. I went home. I wish I were a bird. I would fly to you. I wish I had known you earlier. I wish I had told you my feelings earlier. I wish I were a polar bear. I would not live in the zoo. If I were a sparrow, I would sing or cry at your house every day, and I would wake you up every morning. It is high time you married someone. It's about time you got a job. It's high time you passed the examination. It's about time you passed the examination. It's time you stopped working. If only you lived here. If only I knew her phone number. If only I lived near you. If only the relationship, you and me, were better. If only the relationship between you and her were better. If only the guitar I want to buy were 10,000 yen cheaper. If only the guitar were 10,000 yen cheaper. This pencil is like a leaf from the tree. This pencil is very easy to write. He is as it were a person who is very kind to anyone. She is like as it were like a Tinkerbell. She is as it were easy to forget anything. He is as it were a person who is easy to get angry at anything. So you had better avoid talking to him. I would rather study at home than study at the library. I would rather swim in the sea than climb the mountain. Which do you prefer? I would prefer to swim in the sea. I would prefer swimming in the sea to climbing the mountain. I would rather eat curry rice than eat ramen today. I would rather take the train than take the bus today. I would rather not go for a drink than go for a drink today. I would rather go straight to home than stop by at izakaya. I would rather go home directly than stop by at izakaya. It's time I finished talking here. Okay? Thank you very much for watching my video. I hope you like it. Thank you. See you next time. Bye.